Hello dear chess friends and welcome to our new video. In that video I'll present the game played in World Championship match which is held in Dubai between Nepomniachtchi as a challenger and Magnus Carlsen as a world reigning champion. Game number 7, after the Magnus won the game number 6, I think that was normal strategy from Jan to try to win but not to force for any prize. Simply, let's see what happened in the game. Jan started with e4 and after e5, that is normal. I expected Sicilian, but definitely Magnus is not ready to go for Sicilian. Don't forget that Jan was his second in his previous matches, so maybe that is the reason in that match Magnus Carlsen is focused on e5. After knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6. Looks like Jan is ready to go for marshal, but after that, once again, a4 is played as anti-marshal to refute gambit. Black can go for with playing d5. After a4, rook b8, we had it in previous games, so h3, d6, everything is normal, d3, h6, and after knight c3, this time white wants to occupy square d5. But that will not bring him so much. That is just normal play where after rook e8, white has knight d5, bishop f8, and after exchanging we see that white has, let's say, nothing. Maybe more preferable position because of dominating on a file, but there is nothing a file can offer to white. Knight e7, bishop e3. Now Magnus focuses on gaining center with d4, but still there is nothing concrete. Magnus goes for the simplest e takes, and after c takes, back to re-establish control over the center, just bishop b3. Queen takes back, knight g6, and black has a relatively solid play. There is attack on e4 pawn, and white goes for rook ec1. A bit strange decision, but if you consider a bit deeper, there is nothing concrete white can do instead. If queen d3 to defend the pawn, there can be just calm queen e6 with idea to take the pawn, and of course to go to c4 as well, with intending to open b file for his rook. So after rook ec1, there is counterattack on pawn c7, where black is practically forced to play c5, but of course after c5 there is nothing bad for black. Rook e4 can be played as well. Rook e4, but after rook c7, white is optically better after rook e7. So Magnus decided to play precisely c5, not allowing white any chance. And now, if white wants to go for anything concrete, he must play something like e5, which was happening in the game. If d takes c, d takes, bishop takes, sorry, not rook, bishop takes, of course, black can respond with rook e4, as you can see, with an equality. After white's move e5, of course, idea is after de to play d takes c5 to create potentially so dangerous passed pawn, but as you can see, black would have enough of counterplay after e4. Anyway, black decided to play without risk, and after e5 just play calm move queen f5, and after d takes, and after mutual exchanges, game transferred to equal endgame, where after all that exchanges, queen c3, that was just prelude to making a draw. So after rook c8, rook a5, taking, few more moves were played with a draw. So without firing even one single bullet, Jan decided, as we can see, just to consolidate, trying to seek for chance in some future games. I expect a lot of fire in future games, and I hope spectators and the followers can enjoy much more. See you soon with new video and new analysis. Thanks a lot for supporting us. Bye bye.